Welcome to the newest episode of Out and About with Anastasiia. Today I'm going to show you the newest addition to the Southport corridor, Batik. Located directly across from Mercury's Theater, this boutique is here to stay. If you have never shopped in Southport corridor, what you need to know about this business district is that it is a home to many local, privately owned businesses, as well as well-known national retailers such as Anthropologie, Lululemon, Abercrombie & Fitch, and others. Katie, thank you so much for having us here today. Tell me, how long have you been in the business?
Thanks so much for being here. So we actually just opened 2 months ago. We are brand new to Southport. This is very much a small business, so the first and only location for Batik.
Why did you choose Southport?
The reason I picked Southport is because I loved the community atmosphere that this neighborhood has, and I really feel that the people who live here, they have a desire to shop local and to support small businesses. When I saw that this block was primarily locally owned businesses, I thought it would be great to open up here and be close to those other small businesses and we can support one another. That is why I picked here specifically. And then Chicago, my fiance and I, we live in the Lincoln Park neighborhood and we want to start a family here and continue to live in Chicago. Personally, I'm invested in planting roots down here and also professionally, so I really like synergy of those two aspects of my life coming together too.
What makes Batik unique?
Each of the collections that we carry in store is very carefully curated and personally selected by myself, my assistant buyer, Molly. We really try to find brands that are slow fashion, small batch, because we really want to make sure that what we're carrying speaks to our brand's values. That's what makes Batik unique.
Where did the idea for Batik come from?
So the idea actually started during COVID. I was working remotely in my previous role down in Florida. My mom and I were going to all of these fun pop-up shop events. I was meeting all of these amazing designers, finding out about all these collections I'd never heard about before. And I was like, oh wow, you really can't find a lot of these brands in Chicago. So I felt like these southern and coastal brands were very underrepresented here and I wanted to bring them to the city, especially because Chicagoans, it's freezing cold in the winter here and so many people are traveling to warmer temps, but it's hard to find clothes for those trips that you take. So we always have a combination of clothing items for the current season as well as that resort and travel inspired fashion.
Awesome, and I must say the store itself is like a ray of sunshine. You walk in here and you forget that it might be freezing cold outside, so you're in a completely different mood, kind of ready to set for a vacation. You love curating the collections and you like learning about the brands you carry and kind of their story. Is there any brands that you want to highlight?
Yeah, definitely. Crosby by Molly Birch has definitely been one of the most popular clothing brands that we carry in store. They are Atlanta-based and the company was actually founded by two best friends. Each of the prints that you'll find on the clothes are hand-designed by Molly herself, and she also models the clothes on the website, so it's fun because you always get to learn the story behind the print and you get to see her modeling it. One of the other aspects of it that I really appreciate is that 2 of the prints per year from their collections are actually the proceeds from those items go directly to anti-human trafficking nonprofit.
It's such a big issue with the fast fashion, with mass production of clothes, and some people don't really think about what they're wearing, and knowing that the brands that you can find in this store will actually go for a cause and benefit either a non-for-profit organizations or whatever the case might be. I think it teaches you to shop with mindfulness in mind.
And then one of the other brands we're actually modeling, so they're these beautiful scarf necklaces from Magnon Gavigan, and they are a New York City-based brand. And what's fun about each of these necklaces is that it actually takes about a week to make each one. Each one is hand-beaded by artisans in India, and once you start collecting one, it's hard to stop because each one is so unique and so beautiful.
Yeah, and matches perfectly with the winter sweater.
Yeah.
Can we see some of the more vacation coastal type outfits that you have here?
Absolutely. So Molly, who's our head of digital and social media and my assistant buyer, she's going to model some of the clothes.
Awesome, let's see those.